Hi, my name is Grant Lewis. For our multicultural book project, I chose the children's book, Where Are You From?, written by Emil Syed Mendez and illustrated by Jamie Kim. So to start off, we'll give a little overview of the book. So there's a little girl who goes to school that day and is bombarded with questions by her classmates, all saying the same thing: where are you from? And so she's flustered, doesn't know the answer to it, goes home that day and asks her abuelo, her grandfather, where am I from? And he takes her on this journey throughout their entire ethnic background, not just one in specific, but everything, to make her truly proud of where she's from. So about the author, Yamil is originally from Argentina and moved around a little bit when she was young, and then finally settled in the United States. And we see in her literature that she writes a lot about her experiences of being someone of a different ethnicity and her struggles and her triumphs through that. Jamie Kim is the illustrator. She is an Asian American who is known for multiple award-winning children's books and her illustrations in those, and her colorful theme that just bring books to life. For our multicultural representations, the book references multiple Hispanic cultures and traditions. Meanwhile, we can see it when the granddaughter and her grandfather he's given her that journey through her background and using different Spanish words and educating her about their heritage. Then also, there's a setting where they're in the classroom and you can see depicted by Ms. Kim of everyone in the classroom being of different diversities. In the reviews, really could not find a negative review about this book. Common Sense Media said that it was just a heartwarming thriller that leaves everyone proud to be where they're from and proud of their heritage. Mihai Books says the same thing, just being strong and proud in who you are and what you stand for. Kirkus Reviews says it takes a deep dive into the main title of the book, Where Are You From? Because oftentimes in this country, when someone is asked, where are you from? It's really not about where you're from, but it's why are you different from someone, or why do you talk a different way? And really just hitting on that point and saying to be proud of who you are and be proud of your family and your traditions, and don't let someone discourage you because of that. Our groups included in this book, the primary groups we see being the main character is the Hispanic and Argentinian groups. We can see also in that classroom setting that there's multiple different diversities in the classroom setting throughout the different students in there. And then the book also uses different Spanish words and statements throughout it when the grandfather is showing his granddaughter all of her ethnic background. How can this be used in the classroom? So my core content is mathematics, and one of my personal biggest things is really that we use mathematics on a daily basis and we really don't realize it. And so when reading the book, I was sitting there just contemplating how could we use math in a children's book, and especially in an English language learner's context. And so the one thing that kept popping back was culture. And so in a math world, we are often taking data of different cultures and stuff like that. And so it would be a cool little assessment for our class to measure the class or measure the school or the entire school district, regardless of scale, of the different diversities we have, and see like what's the most prominent one or the most prominent region that people are from, and just all the different cool data that we can get from it. How can this book be used to motivate ELL students in reading activities? It can relate to their cultural diversity, and so when the student reads the book, it makes them interested about their own cultural diversity. It could possibly lead them to reading more about theirs and getting a deeper understanding of who they are. Secondly, the story is told from a child's point of view, so it's really easy to read regardless of age, whether you're 5 or 70, and it's just really fun to get behind and more engaging to read more stories like it.